Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to talk about my Pan That palette. I am trying to pan this whole palette. I'm trying to finish it all. There are 16 shades in here, and this is the palette Candy Haze from Revolution or Makeup Revolution. And it is going so well. If you saw my last update, it was a good update, but it was for 2 months. This time I have only, worked for 1 month, and I think the progress might be even better this time. And I don't think I've actually gone without makeup one single day this month. So since I am trying to use this and incorporate this into every single look that I make, whether it be only with this palette or with other palettes combined, I am trying to, get some use out of this every single day. And it is paying off because I have not just finished one shade, not 2, but 3 shades in here. So let's take a look at how this looked like last time. And this is what it looks like right now. So yeah, we have so many empty pans in here now. Well, so many. I have 5 empty pans. That is awesome. So I did finish the shade Clouds up here, which was this very soft pinky glitter or shimmer, I would say. There's not much glitter in here, but this was a really nice shimmer. Then I also finished Heaven, which I finished off today actually, and I also finished Vapor, which was this pinky tone right here. This was a gold one, this was a pink one. I used this as a blush. So I finished 3 shades in 1 month. That is crazy. I really hope I can finish maybe 1 or 2 more shades until the next update, but I'm not sure if I can. Let's see. But yeah, let's take it from the top. As usual, I will go through all of the uses and I will talk about the shades, how I use them, and so on. If I have discovered something, which I have, and I'm really excited for this one. But yeah, let's just jump into this after I have talked about the numbers, because as you can see, it looks totally different now. And this weighed 170.27 grams the last update. Now it weighs 168.5 grams, meaning I actually finished 1.77 grams in 1 month. That is crazy. I did use a lot of these as face products, as I will tell you, but yeah, let's talk about the uses. First up, we have Gaze. I have used this 11 more times for a total of 62 uses. And I gotta say, I actually forgot that I used it that many times. Before I used it as a highlighter, but I realized that it's more pink than I thought. So whenever I do a pink look and I have like a pink cheek, that's when I feel like I can use it as a highlighter. Otherwise, I'm trying to use it as an inner corner or like in the inner part of my eyelids. It's not my favorite shade in here. Let's move on to Dreams, which I have used 8 times, and I thought it would be more, for a total of 76 uses. Golden, I've used 6 times. I think maybe half of them I used them on my lids, and half of the time I used it as a highlighter. It's a very nice highlighter. It looks a lot darker than it is when I swatch it and when I use it on my cheeks. So it works well, especially when I have a little bit of a tan. And then Clouds, which I used up the other day. I have used this one 15 times for a total of 104 uses. So it took me 104 uses to use this up. And that's a very different number when comparing to this. And these were both shimmers. This was a gold one, and this only took me 44 uses to complete. I used it 8 additional times to use it up this month. These 2 were already used up, so let's move on to the 8th shade, which was Vapor. This took me 90 uses to complete, but it is a matte, so I would expect that. I used it mostly as a blush, and I used it 4 additional times to use it up this month. So already now I can see that like these took me so different amount of uses, which is a little bit strange in one way, not so strange in another, since I am using them in different ways. But like Clouds, I used a lot of that when I used it, and it took me 104 uses, while Heaven, I also used much of it, but both of them were shimmers. So I would expect them to take kind of the same amount of uses to use up, but there you go. and it's within the same palette. So yeah, it's interesting, I think. Then Sky, I have used this one 4 times for a total of 22 times. Pick and Mix, I've used 10 additional times for a total of 98 uses. Sweet, I've actually used 10 times for a total of 25 times. I use this on my lower lash or like in the waterline, and it actually works great together with this one. And this one, Wanderlust, I use in my inner corners. It brightens up any look. I think I can use it in any look, actually. Yeah, warm, cold. It looks a little bit blue here, but it kind of has this blue to purple to white shift, and it's very, very light. So yeah, like I said, it goes with anything. I have used this one 20 times. Yeah, I've actually used it 20 times for a total of 45 uses. And we can see a good expansion in all of these pans, which really makes me happy. Let's move on to Bubblegum. I really didn't think I would get that much use out of this one because, like I said in the last update, I think I had discovered that this was a lot more pink than I realized. It looks like a champagne shade, and in the other lighting that I had, it looked champagne. And then I realized when I moved here that, okay, it's actually pink and it doesn't go together with everything. So I don't know how I looked before, but yeah, I don't want to wear it all the time right now. I am wearing it in my inner third of my eyelids today. So Bubblegum I've used 12 additional times for a total of 57 uses. Sugar I've used 20 additional times for a total of 47 uses. I'm using this right now as my highlighter. And so I think maybe we can finish it until the next update. Maybe. This shade right here called Candy, I've used 14 additional times. That means that I've used it 53 times in total. And Cutie, I've used 22 times for a total of 40 uses. Now, I have not been able to do like 20 pink looks. No. I am using this as a blush. Like, after I had talked to you guys in the last update, I realized that I said that this was more of a pinky shade than a purple. And then I realized that I usually use pink for my cheeks. So why not try this? Like, it looks intimidating. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really intimidating. But I was like, let's try. I said it was pink, maybe it goes. And I tried it, and it actually looks really good. And I really, really enjoy it, and that's how I got my 20 uses. Okay, so I think I used it like 5 times maybe, tops, on my eyelids for my eyeshadow look. But otherwise, I have just used it as a blush. And so what can I do in a month? I don't know. Maybe I can actually finish this, but I think it will take me maybe 2 months to finish it off. This one I might finish. I think this one will be gone in the end of the year. This one will probably be gone. This one I use every single day almost, so this will probably be gone. Pick and Mix will be gone. Sky I am going to use more, but I don't think I can finish it until the end of the year, unfortunately. And Sweet, even though we can see a good expansion in this one, I don't think we will be able to finish it off until the end of the year. You know, you don't use that much when you use it on the lower lash line or like in the waterline. So even if I use it a lot of times, which I don't know how much I will use it now when I have begun my work, you know. So we'll see. Golden, I think it's a good highlighter, so I think I will be able to finish that. This one is not hard at all to finish or to use, so I think I will be able to finish this one. And maybe until the next update, we'll see. We'll see. And then we have Gaze. I don't think I'll be able to finish this one off as well if I have these 3 to work on as well. So it's up in the air, I would say. I don't know if I can finish it. We'll see. But especially these 2, I just don't see myself finishing until the end of the year. And if I don't, I will roll it over to the next year and try to finish this, because this palette will be finished. Like, I really, really want to finish it all and, you know, be able to say that I actually finished a whole palette. And I really, really enjoy this still. After almost a year of panning it, it's amazing. I love this palette. And I am using all of these 5 shades almost every single day. Like I said, as a blush on my lower lash, as a highlighter, as an inner corner, and mostly I use this one on my lower lash as well. So I am using almost always at least 4 or 5 shades out of this palette every single day. And sometimes I use almost all of them or like half of them. And yeah, so by the next update, I wonder what I can do, if I can actually finish a few shades, if I can finish maybe Sugar and Dreams. That would be awesome. If I can finish something else, that would be even more awesome. It's so much fun. I checked how many shades I've finished this month in total, and I finished 5 shades in 1 month. That's more than I finished the whole last year. That's so much fun. It's so exciting. And that's my update. And I'm so stoked for the progress in this one. I really hope you enjoy this video, that I'll see you in the next one. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Bye.